Okay, so for our experiment, we tested many different orientations of the heat pipe. So here's an example of how we tested one of the orientations. This is 90 degrees. So first, once you have assembled the heat pipe, you attach it into the chem stand securely so that it doesn't fall. And you make sure that the rotation is at 90 degrees so you can be as precise as possible. The next step is to attach the heat sensor that's then plugged in to somebody's computer so that we can have the results. So for all of our experiments, we attached the heat sensor to the bottom of the heat pipe, so it would be the same, like the position would be the same every single time. We used copper tape to attach the heat sensor so it wouldn't fall off during the experiment. The next step is to add the flexible heater at the top near the cap of the heat pipe, and this is what provides the heat for the experiment. Then we would turn on the power supply for the flexible heater, and that would power it. So these are all the different orientations that we tested. There were 8 in total.
A heat pipe's process begins when the heat enters what's called the evaporator section of the pipe. Within the evaporator, there is a liquid coolant present, generally one of either ammonia, ethanol, alcohol, or water. In our experiments, we use water as a fluid, due to it being both the most common and the most convenient. First, the incoming heat will cause the working fluid to vaporize. Then, the resulting pressure would transfer the vapor up the pipe into the condenser section. Then, the vapor will condense back into liquid, resulting in the heat being expelled into the heat sink, where it is dispersed. Once the fluid is back into a liquid form, it will move through the wick back down to the evaporator section. It performs this movement through what is called capillary action, which is the force utilizing surface tension in order to propel liquids without requiring any external forces. These are the other orientations we used for our experiment to determine which orientation is the best. Thank you.